All right. So today we got a 37-year-old female with a congestion and pressure in the head, pulsatile tinnitus, whooshing in the ear that she experienced when she lay on her side. She also experienced heart palpitation, light and vision sensitivity. She has neck tension all the time. She had a history of trauma back in 2015. She's done MRI, MRA, CT supine, MRI, but nothing, everything was unremarkable. So first thing we do is we just look at her alignment. From looking at the back, you can see how her C2 is all the way here and then her C7 is on the right. So there is a lean of the neck, and that's significant enough to put irritation on the nervous system. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure her head tilt. She doesn't seem like she have a lot of head tilt, but we can measure that. She have a head tilt to the right for 1.8 degrees. The thing though, most neurologists and orthopedics do not understand the importance of upper cervical alignment, and they don't understand what it means to our body when we lose that perfect alignment between the head and neck and the atlas. So by evaluating her atlas, it should be in a 90 degree with the skull, and her atlas is high on the right by 1.5 degree, 1.3 degrees. I measured two different from the lateral masses. Both of them show that there's a tilt of the atlas on the right side. Now we're gonna measure the alignment of the cervical spine. So we're gonna start with the C2 dense, as we're gonna find the anchor or the center point of the vertebral column, and then we're gonna find the center point of C7, and as we connect these points, will give us a measurement of how much the neck has leaned to the left. So her neck is leaned to 2.39 degree. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna measure the rotation of the atlas, and this is the center of the skull, and we're gonna measure the rotation. Should be 90 degree. There's about 3.7 degree rotation in this patient's atlas, which the internal jugular vein could be compromised. If the atlas is rotated or hypermobile, it will cause a turbulent blood flow, which the inner ear perceive as a pulse synchronous whooshing sound. That's because there's a rotation in the atlas. Overall, this patient's definitely out of alignment based on her symptoms, based on her representation of upper cervical symptoms. Upon the analysis of our CBCT, we can see that she has a head tilt to the right. She lost that 90 degree between the atlas and the skull, and when we lose that 90 degree, put a lot of pressure on the brainstem, and then it causes a lot of blood flow difficulties to the head, and which could sometimes causes internal jugular vein issues, and sometimes also the misalignment could cause a transient intracranial hypertension, where the patient says they have a lot of pressure, congestion in the head, and the doctors won't be able to identify why. A lot of patients will also experience dysautonomia, where basically the nervous system is not working correctly. They become either a sympathetic dominant or a parasympathetic dominant, and they have symptoms to show that. So I cannot wait to get this patient corrected and adjusted to get them feeling better. It's going to change their life.